Right. Now, the Dow is now down 130 points, the Nasdaq holding on to its gain of 125. But just take a look at Caterpillar for a moment, please. That is the biggest loser among the Dow 30 stocks, and it's down 3%. That one stock, Caterpillar, takes 88 points off the Dow. So the Dow's red ink is not quite as bad if you take Caterpillar out of the picture. And then we have the sports betting company DraftKings. They had a record-breaking second quarter. They brought in $1.5 billion in revenue. The chief executive at DraftKings is Jason Robbins, and he's back with us this morning. Jason, okay, what drove that huge revenue increase?
Well, we had a lot of really good underlying fundamental stuff, and then also sport outcomes broke our way. Last couple quarters, customers won more than we expected. In this quarter, the outcomes are in favor of the sports book, so that helped a lot.
So that makes a big difference to your bottom line. How much your customers won or lost. That makes all the difference?
Well, we have an expected margin that we think we're going to make on the bets, and we can't. There's some volatility to it, so you can't nail it perfectly, and it's always a little higher, a little lower, and this quarter was a little bit better for us. But I also don't want to take away from a lot of really good, fundamental stuff going on. Our product has advanced a ton. We're the leader in live betting now. We like to say we move at the speed of sports. So we're really excited about the direction that's going, and I think also the marketing has been great. So I think a lot of really positive tailwinds in addition to a little bit of luck this quarter.
How about AI? Is that helping you?
Well, AI right now is a huge focal point for our company. Really, the entire company is rallied around it. It's not just an engineering thing. It's something every single person in the company has responsibility to learn and use. So we've seen use cases in wide variety. I'd say a good way to generalize it is pretty much every group around the company had manual workflows that they are now automating through AI agents. And I think that's kind of step one. And step two is to start to have more of the decision-making functions also be done by AI agents. And some of the areas we're investing therein are, things like trading, where it's just impossible for a human to, in real time, especially when you think about live betting, take in the amount of action and data and different things happening. And AI agents can be very helpful with making lower level decisions on those types of things that I think can help optimize the customer experience as well.
If I was a DraftKings customer, could you use AI to predict what I'm going to gamble on, how much I'm going to gamble or bet, and when I'm going to bet? Does AI useful to predict stuff?
I wouldn't say predict that type of stuff. And we've really been using more machine learning for a lot of the personalization that we do. I think at some point AI is going to be very capable of doing quite a few things, and I think we're going to have to figure out what the best use cases for us are. But right now, I think the best areas really we found are more internal, and we've gained a ton of efficiency. Not to say there aren't customer-facing things that we are looking at. We are, and we are doing some things too, but I think we're at the very early stages of that.
How has the emergence of NIL, that name, image, likeness, this has emerged in college sports, has that changed DraftKings' partnerships, sponsorships, product offerings? Any change there?
Well, I would say it's, obviously changed the game. So certainly, I think you might see some of the top teams, the top programs, the rich get richer, so to speak. I think they might end up winning a little bit more often. We're making sure our models are adjusting for those sorts of things. From a marketing standpoint, we generally stay away from college athletes right now, not because of any NIL type stuff, more just want to make sure that we're not marketing in places that are reaching a high percentage of minors.
Understood. Jason, congratulations. Fine earnings report. Come back and see us soon from DraftKings. We appreciate it. Thanks very much, sir.
Thank you for having me.
You got it.